Broadcasting live from the studios of Fox Sports Radio.
Bang, bang, won't stop till we're legends.
Here's Doug Gottlieb.
Dak Prescott, remember, vowed challenge accepted. He picked up 72 yards passing on the first two completions and then was 14 of 23 for 87 passing yards. They got off to a hot start, and the Giants basically brought a pop gun to a gunfight. If you have friends in a long-term relationship, you will understand this reference of what the Giants did this offseason. When relationships are going bad, the last thing you want to do is have a kid. It just is. Or if you don't have a kid, buying a puppy. And kids and puppies, mostly the same until, they start talking and walking and, well, they do cost a lot of money. They both give you unconditional love in return, but neither truly remake a relationship. When relationships are done, they're done. You move on. Now, if the fabric of the relationship was good, that's good. It can be repaired. Blake Bortles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. What did they do? They refined the fundamentals of the relationship. They went out and got him Leonard Fournette, who we didn't need yesterday, and established, hey, you've been taught to play quarterback the wrong way. We gave you too much too soon. And because Blake Bortles was still in the beginning stage of his career, the Blake Bortles metamorphosis is a lot like what we saw from Alex Smith with the 49ers. Right? Alex Smith, 7 coordinators in 7 years and was a huge bust. And then finally they reestablished the fundamentals of that relationship. They started running the football, and that relationship could be saved. But that's not what the New York Giants tried to do. The New York Giants went and got a bright, shiny object. They went out and tried to fix this thing with a puppy or with a kid. And it's not fixable. You got Saquon Barkley. You got Sterling Shepard. You even gave more money to Odell Beckham Jr. I mean, hey, this is the, third offensive coordinator in 3.5 years for Eli Manning. You've tried to fix everything. Evan Ingram. You got star pass-catching tight end, star wide receiver, a very solid younger second receiver, and you threw the ball to Saquon Barkley 14 times because whether it's the offensive line or Eli Manning, you couldn't protect him for long enough or tried not to be able to throw the football downfield. Dink and dunk, 14 catches, 80 yards. My goodness, check down Charlie is now Eli Manning. The New York Giants, previous GM, previous head coach, previous offensive coordinator, previous quarterback coach, all told you the same thing. We got to be looking for a replacement for Eli Manning because this relationship has run its course. That's why they fired up Geno Smith, and we're getting ready to take a look at Davis Webb. And then the new guy came in, Dave Gettleman, and puffed out his chest and said, we can fix it. Let's have a baby. Saquon Barkley. Let's get a left tackle. Move the left tackle to right tackle. And we're done. Huh? All fixed. You're like, yeah, Eli Manning has only won playoff games in 2 different years in his career. You guys aware of that? There's only 2 years in which Eli Manning has won a playoff game. Those are the 2 Super Bowl winning years. If he wins a playoff game, they got a chance. I'm not putting all the blame on Eli, but what's amazing about it, and I'll even point out what's maybe the most untold part of this story is that the New York Giants could have stuck a stake in the heart of the New York Jets, who moved mountains, traded 3 second-round picks, swapped first-round picks to move up for a spot behind the Giants. They didn't do it, and by not doing it, it reinvigorated the Jets for the next 10 years. And It made the Giants now desperate for a quick fix in the upcoming offseason for the quarterback situation. How many times do you have to see the Giants play to realize that if you change wide receivers and tight ends and offensive linemen and running backs and coaches and offensive coordinators, that maybe they aren't, in fact, the problem? This does not mean Eli Manning hasn't had a tremendous career. It doesn't mean that those 2 Super Bowl wins weren't fantastic. It should be pointed out that since 2009, okay, so we're talking the last 9 seasons plus this year, so it would be 10 seasons, they have made the playoffs exactly 2 times. The handwriting isn't on the wall. There's graffiti on the wall. It was over. You guys weren't even talking to each other at dinner. Right? She was picking out apartments. He was looking at, do I do a divorce attorney? Do we have somebody come in and arbitrate? How do we do this? And then all of a sudden she goes, I'm pregnant. And they tried to save the relationship. Better off dual parenting, man. Better off dual parenting. Eli goes into retirement, maybe into the booth, starts cutting silly ads with his brother, maybe goes into a front office somewhere, kick him upstairs. But no. Let's go have another kid, start all over from scratch, and it's painful to watch.